Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for June 2021. We are just gonna jump right in here and we are gonna see what comes up for you, Pisces, for the month of June. And so let's see. I'm getting the word like protection as well, like popping into my head right away. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. I just feel it's like going to be, and I feel like I said this to you recently in a recent reading as well. I just feel it's going to be important for you to protect your own energy. And, this is not like a scary thing or a bad thing, I feel like this is a good thing. It's like you're you're protecting your energy so you don't throw an entire deck of cards all over the place is why you're doing this. And Pisces, I'm not even gonna edit that out because, why bother, right? But, again, it's popping into my head that maybe you should protect your energy at this time just for, kind of personal reasons. You have the Page of Swords coming up here. You have a lot of people showing up here in this reading, which is, you have a ton of people showing up in this reading now. So a lot of you could be, dealing with a lot of people this month. And this is probably why I'm getting that message of really needing to protect your energy. Let's dig into it. You start off with this potential card here. And it's like all the things are falling into place is what I feel here. It's almost like all the characters of your story are exactly where they need to be. And this could be people, but it could also be resources as well here, Pisces. So it's kind of like you're getting ready to launch yourself to Mars with, so that's what I feel here in this reading. And this potential card, there's like a mountain on this card, and it just represents, again, potential. It represents something where you're going to have to take action. You're going to have to make things happen at this time, but it is a really good card of kind of like things happening for you, things going in the right direction, all that other good stuff. So something has a lot of potential. I want to see, and this deck, I keep doing this where I keep putting the wrong card in the wrong deck. You have the Hummingbird Spirit. This card says, be here, be now. So good time to be present, but not only that, the hummingbird represents going on a very long journey to, get your nectar. And it's like you have this whole reading is kind of saying to me that you've been on a very long journey. So it's kind of like you're heading towards your rewards. You have the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles here. Like I said, you have the King of Wands in this reading, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, so definitely a lot of options as far as people are concerned. I feel like you're just going to be maybe very social at this time or dealing with a lot of people. When I get a lot of court cards as well like this in a reading, it could say that you're just dealing with a lot, or you could be dealing with certain things this month that involve a lot of people. And so what the hell does that mean? Well, it's like if you're signing a contract or if you're like buying a house or, getting an apartment or something like that, it's kind of like there's a lot of people involved in those processes. This would be a good sign because, like I said, I immediately get the feeling in this first row that these people are for you. That was kind of like the message I was getting. Like I said, it's almost like these are the people who are here. It's like you found all the right people for your journey or whatever you want to call it. And so I really like this first row in that sense. I do feel like, and I also feel like this is little parts of you. Each one of these court cards that shows up here. In your first row at the King of Swords, it's like you have gained a lot of wisdom or a lot of knowledge, probably over the last, I would say, for a long time. The thing with that King of Swords is that I feel like it's saying that over the last year, you've probably gained like 20 times the amount of knowledge. It's like there's been a major increase here is what I'm feeling as far as knowledge is concerned. The things that you could be learning about are like love. So you could have had or uncovered a major or had a major uncovering of or a major realization is what I'm looking for around love. And it's like you've gained like 20 times the amount of knowledge that you normally would. So it's almost like your learning abilities are increasing. You might be asking, why is that important? Well, I don't know. I feel like it's going to lead to it wants quick successes, things moving forward much faster as well. It's almost like, the way that I think about learning as well, Pisces, is it's kind of like, if you learn the basics of things, it's like then you can start making connections higher up, right? If you're trying to learn something complex, like how to have a business, how to have a successful relationship or whatever. And it's like you have I feel like maybe it took 10 years to learn the base of something. It's like you've been laying a base for a long time. I feel like I said this to you recently. And it's like all of a sudden, I feel like that mountain that's on the potential card is like saying, now you're making all those bottom base connections with the top of the mountain. And that's why you're learning things much faster. The Queen of Cups, I feel like, is you. I feel like it's you taking care of yourself at this time. And the Queen of Pentacles is the resources that you have gained this month of June. So I feel that you have gained a significant amount of resources. It's like you've gained, and I feel like you have kind of created a lot of value. I don't think you have seen it yet, though. It's like, sometimes I think we can, it's like we've been learning for a long time. Like imagine if you are just like you're like trying to become a doctor, right? It's like if you're surrounded by a bunch of doctors, you're surrounded by a bunch of people who know everything that you know. And like maybe your knowledge doesn't seem that special. You're just like, everybody knows this, right? But I feel like you need to realize that like you've been surrounding yourself, even, maybe not physically, but whatever you've been, whatever knowledge that you've been gaining, it's like you've been living in that world, so it seems not special. But I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is saying you need to realize how important the resources that you have gained are at this time. So let's see here where this is going, Pisces, because I feel like I'm just babbling. So let's see. You have the King of Swords with the King of Swords, of course. So that's basically the universe saying I meant what I said. I said to you in a recent reading, I remember, that you are becoming the King of Swords. It was like your reading for the week of May 24th, I want to say. So if you want to go back and watch that reading, I was talking about it with the King of Swords. How it's like, I feel like this is the energy Pisces is embracing, is that King of Swords, very direct, like authoritative energy. There's also like this certain level of knowing with the King of Swords as well. It is interesting because we've been dealing with a lot of this like Gemini energy for quite a while now, and we're like entering into Gemini season as well. So, I guess it makes sense to me, is what I'm trying to say. But I also would say that doesn't matter. Like, again, I'm a Pisces. I have Gemini in my chart. Some of you might have Gemini in your chart, but I don't think that matters if you do or you don't. I feel like you're just, Gemini is kind of the energy of directness, right? And in a lot of ways, I think something people forget about Gemini is that it's kind of like an energy of getting down and dirty and getting straight to the truth, right, as well. And that's kind of like the energy I get here, Pisces. Weird. You have the King of Pentacles. Look at all these people showing up here, Pisces. King of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Wands. For some of you, it's like divine counterparts coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, could be someone coming in for you here. I do feel this energy of someone having their eye on you with the Page of Swords. One thing I will say is that to me would be more like in the future. So it's like, but maybe someone has their eye on you, someone's interested. For others, I feel like there is a lot of passion between you and someone else, so you could already be with a person here, is kind of like what I'm getting. I feel like, I do feel like a little bit of a blockage here, and the blockage I'm feeling for you, Pisces, is like past false starts. So if you have like tried to start something in the past, I feel like you've experienced a lot of the start, stop type of energy is what I'm getting on that Ace of Wands. So I am kind of like seeing that as a little bit of a blockage, and really your answer is King of Wands. Your center card here is the King of Wands, and I feel like this King of Wands is saying, like, in the month of June, if you are bold, if you are assertive, if you are courageous, if you are willing to build something up in your life or build something new, you will be very, very, very successful. I almost get like a little bit of a MacGyver type of energy for you here, Pisces, because in a lot of ways, I feel like that King of Wands is kind of like saying, if something is missing in the month of June, it's like you're going to build it. And the word build is popping into my head. You could literally be building something, but for others, it's almost like there could be a missing piece in your business. And I feel like you're going to create it, like whatever the missing piece is. It's like something is lacking, and you're going to create it out of duct tape and, bubble gum or something like that. So it's like you're smashing things together this month. But I feel like this is good for you here. Very creative energy I'm getting. So again, don't discount your creativity this month, because it'll help you overcome obstacles. Next, you have the To Be Fair card, so definitely balance coming in for you. It is popping into my head as Libra. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra this month if you're looking for love. For others, I feel that this is just kind of like balance coming in for you as well. I feel like I've said to you many times in the past, Pisces, what you don't realize is like you have, like, I think the universe sometimes, it's like we don't get to cash in our chips like right away. If we've like done a bunch of work, or we've done a bunch of work on ourselves, or we put a lot of work into the universe, or creating abundance or whatever, it's like sometimes the universe maybe doesn't give it to us right away, whatever it is that we're trying to create. The universe is like just trying to say, like, hey, are you going to keep the momentum going? Are you going to keep working towards whatever you're trying to create? And it's like, all the while you're like working on things, it's like you're building up a bill with the universe, but the universe owes you, is what this is saying to me here, Pisces. So it's like I feel like whatever you've been working on, this is kind of like a personal project wise, business wise. It's almost like you've built up a big bill. The universe owes you, right? Is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like you're about to cash out. So I definitely like that. That's a good thing for you as well. I'm a Pisces. I'll take it. You have the Eight of Wands, King of Wands, and the Two of Cups here. Again, I feel like you are about to be lifted up. You can see on this Eight of Wands, she is being lifted up towards the sky with these like umbrellas here. And so I feel in a lot of ways you are being lifted up at this time by the universe. And it's like the universe is guiding you here. This is really good, this middle row. For a lot of you, like I said, I get this very creative energy with the King of Wands. I'm trying to come up with some good examples for you, Pisces, of like what that King of Wands is saying to me. But it's almost like saying to me the universe is, it's not like I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, like, if you have a business, you're going to make $1 billion this month, right? I feel like there are opportunities for you to be extremely successful, but it's going to require you to kind of like fabricate things. I'm getting very strange words for you on this King of Wands, where it's like going to require you to kind of like manipulate things and create things. And I don't mean manipulate in a toxic way. I mean, like, you're going to have to like kind of turn one thing into another, almost like temperance vibes, right? So for a lot of you, I feel like you're going to need to kind of be willing to play around with like the things that you're creating at this time. I just do YouTube all day long. So, basically what this energy would mean, just to give you an example, is like if you're creating videos, it's like maybe you're creating videos for YouTube, but maybe it's not working on YouTube. Maybe you need to turn it into an Instagram video or a Twitter video or whatever, right? So this to me is kind of like that experimentation kind of manipulation energy. It's like you're turning one thing into another. And I literally just feel like this middle row is saying, if something isn't working that you're working on, turn it into something else. Try it again, but in a different way, and you will be very, very successful. For others, I feel like there could be a love opportunity for you here. It does look like it's going to be something that is going to require travel or moving with that Eight of Wands. I don't feel like saying long distance though, which is weird. So, what I would say is maybe it's like someone who lives an hour away, right? Which is, well, that is long distance, I guess, depending on how you look at it, but it's like not long distance. It's not gonna, you're not hopping on a plane for like 12 hours or something like that. So for some of you, I do feel there could be someone who's like a short, long distance away coming in for you. Could be a fire sign. With the King of Wands here, you have like every single sign here. Could be any sign. I do feel like it would be a perfect match here with the Two of Cups. Again, for some reason, I like this bottom row, but I am feeling that this bottom row here is like a little bit more of kind of like a hump that you have to cross, kind of like something that you have to get over. It's popping into my head as more of like an annoyance, like a minor challenge. So again, you might be meeting a person who lives an hour away or something like that, and maybe they want to move slowly, but you're like, you live an hour away. It's like, if I'm going to be driving out there all the time, like, how much of an investment is this going to require? I feel like you're kind of like a little annoyed at the same time. So just, keep that in check here, Pisces. But let's see where this is going for you. I would say it's a perfect match, though, Pisces. I would give it a shot if this is happening for you. Definitely love coming in for you, something that makes you very happy. For others, the Two of Cups is kind of like you and your higher self. And, this is going to sound, ridiculous maybe, but it's like I feel in a lot of ways, Pisces, this month of June, it's like if you're kind of feeling off balance or something like that, I feel like you need to pay attention to like synchronicities. I'm getting something about synchronicities on the Two of Cups. It's like like if you're seeing repeating numbers, I feel like that's like a very strong clue for you at this time. I personally always take that as a clue that I'm going in the right direction. If I stop seeing repeating numbers for an extended period of time, I know that something is out of balance in my personal life. But again, you take that with a grain of salt. Again, I don't suggest people just use everything as a sign or a symbol, right? I think we should do this in balance. But I do feel this month it's going to be important for you. Like if you're seeing repeating numbers, I feel like it's saying keep moving in this direction, whatever you're thinking about, right? When you see the repeating number. If you stop seeing repeating numbers, I feel like it's saying something is out of balance, but it's kind of weird because it's popping into my head as like something is out of balance in another area of your life. It's like maybe your health is out of whack. Maybe you're not doing something that you enjoy any longer. I do feel that the universe really, at this time, really wants people to kind of do at least like one thing that they enjoy, like a hobby or something for fun. Because it's like the universe is trying to get us to get out of our head. I say it all the time, and people are always like, why do you say get out of your head? I'm like, well, because every single message I get from the universe is like, get out of your head, right? I always get the Nine of Swords or something like that in a reading. So I do feel that this middle row is kind of like saying, you should be doing something that brings you into alignment. For some people, that's going for a walk. For some people, it's going into nature. For some people, it's like watching your health, whatever it is for you. Chariot, what do you know? Curveball. Like I said, definitely I felt like this was something long distance, but it feels like short, long distance for a lot of you. And so I feel like there is like someone who could require travel or distance if you're looking for love. For others, definitely a victory coming in for you here. I really feel like saying, that this is like the month where you're going to look back on this month and you're going to be like, wow, like that was the month where things changed for me, where there was a change. For some of you, it might be like a little bit smaller of a change, like maybe you just meet the person that you're going to have a great relationship with, or even smaller than that, maybe you just get an idea that kind of kickstarts a business or a job. But I feel like you're going to be looking back on the month of June and be like, that was the month, June 2021 was the month that things changed in some area of my life. Yeah, you have the Six of Cups here as well. Definitely like a soulmate. Sorry, Pisces, as always, Mercury retrograde. I have no clue if this is focusing or not because my iPad isn't working lately. But, like I said, you have the Six of Cups. I don't know if it's focused or not, but I'm just going to stop trying as usual. But what I would say here is that I feel in a lot of ways this is a gift from the universe coming in for you. This is a really good reading, really nice. I feel for some of you that maybe like March-ish to May was like a little bit of a dip, Pisces. And I feel like this is you being lifted back up, especially if you experienced a little bit of a dip in those months. So I really like that. That looks good. In your last row here, you have the crocodile. This can be a card of sadness and coldness and feeling cold. So I do feel like some of you maybe are trying to come out of the cold at this time, and I feel like that would be a good idea. You have the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles here. In a lot of ways, I am looking at this as a choice, and I feel for some of you, it's like you're having a realization. Like I said kind of earlier, in this top row, I'm getting this, not really like an epiphany, like the Tower or the Judgment card. For example, like when I get the Judgment card and the Tower in a reading, to me that's like a major wake-up call, major epiphany or realization. But just like I feel like you're kind of realizing here that you have a choice to make, and the choice you have to make is to either stay where you are or go somewhere new. And for some of you, that's literal. You could literally be traveling. For others, I feel it's a more figurative message. Like I feel like it's just saying you can keep the friends you have, or you can get better friends. Like maybe your friends are dragging you down. Maybe you need something better. Doesn't even have to be that. Maybe there's just one person in your life that's dragging you down. Maybe it's a job that's dragging you down. Whatever it is, it's kind of like you're realizing that there's another way to look at life. Again, you have the Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here. I feel cautiously optimistic is the word that's popping into my head here. It's almost like you will be discovering something. Something is being revealed to you this month. Like I keep getting this word revelation, but then it's like not revelation. Very conflicting energy in my head. So I usually don't deliver those messages because they're just confusing. But I do feel this is like a realization or a revelation that you're having. But it's like you're cautiously optimistic about it. I actually think that's a bad thing. I would say like if you meet someone again who's from kind of far away, like an hour away or something, I feel like you're being cautiously optimistic about it, and you're just gonna like see where things go. Same thing if you have like a business idea or a work idea. I feel like you're just kind of saying to yourself, let's just see where this goes. Let's not, go crazy about it. So you're being a little bit more cautious, but not in a paranoid way. So I do like that. I do feel like you're gonna, Two Pentacles, I'm getting the word momentum, especially the Chariot here can represent momentum. So if you're like working on something new, something that has caught your eye, something that has kind of interested you recently, I feel that you are going to start working on it with the Two of Pentacles, but it's like momentum. I feel like one thing leads to another in a situation where it's like if you're starting a business, it like starts a little slow, then I think it starts speeding up. That like encourages you. You're going to keep moving forward. Then it's going to encourage you more. It's like it's something that builds is the energy that I'm getting here. So I definitely love that, Pisces. But let's dig into this and see here, Pisces. Nine of Pentacles. Love it. Nine of Pentacles, total abundance. It's a pre-Empress energy here, Pisces, and I'm just trying to see if I can get this to work. I don't know. But anyway, it's pre-Empress energy. It is a card of abundance, success, having more than enough in your life. I always say that she's also kind of learned how to give. She has the 3 pentacles on one side and then the 6 pentacles over on the other side. I don't know which finger's which here, Pisces, but she has the 6 pentacles over there. It kind of represents the fact that she's learned that she needs to keep enough and a little bit extra for herself, but she's willing to give the 3 pentacles away. She's like learned to give in true balance. Most people think balance, they think 50-50, but it's like sometimes if we give 50-50, then we're just breaking even. And I'm not talking about financially here, Pisces, either. I'm talking about with our energy, right? It's like sometimes 50-50 is not a good idea, especially for Pisces. You already give too much. So, I feel like you are learning to give in balance. You have the Death card, major transformation coming in for you. And the 4 of Pentacles, yeah, I get just like more of a like cautious, slow energy here, Pisces, where you're kind of like moving forward a little bit slower. But I really don't feel that that's a bad thing. I feel like this is a good thing. It's like you're moving towards, success. I feel like you're moving towards stability as well with that 4 of Pentacles. So I don't really hate this. I do want to see, like, what is it that you're moving towards? 7 of Wands. This is like lifelong are the words that are popping into my head with this 7 of Wands. So I feel like you're moving towards a lifelong opportunity. It's like a business that you're going to have for life, a job you're going to have for life, a person that you're going to have for life. Love it. You have the Strength card here as well. In a lot of ways, I feel like you're being rewarded for your strength because you've stuck something out here, Pisces. And the 9 of Cups, something you've been wishing for here, Pisces. I have not seen the 9 of Cups lately in a long time. So that's a good sign. Definitely like moving towards wishes, wish fulfillment, things like that as well. But let's see here, Pisces. I just want to clarify this. Yeah, you have the Justice card here, balance. We have justice. I was talking about balance over here with the 2 of Pentacles as well. It's maybe more fairness in your life, but it also, like I was saying, it's like building momentum. Justice is cause effect. If something works, keep doing it. It's going to get better and better and better. And that's kind of like what I get here, really, is something is getting better, better, and better. 3 of Wands here, something in the future coming in for you. You have been very patient, waiting for these rewards. And you do have the Devil here with the 9 of Cups as well. Of course, there's always got to be something that shows up, right, Pisces? But I feel like that, I do feel like that devil energy is kind of like a warning, in a lot of ways, like avoid toxic situations and things like that. I feel like maybe, again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I kind of said it over here where I was like saying something about drinking. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was kind of getting this message that for some of you, I would be careful of like drinking and all those other things as well. Again, I don't care what people do, just so you know, right? You're an adult. If you're watching this video, you have free will, so this is not a judgment here, Pisces. I just feel that this is saying that something, the energy that I'm getting here is that something might creep in and throw you off, right? It's like maybe you're drinking and maybe you're waking up in the morning, you're feeling like crap and you're just like, why do I feel so bad? And I feel like it could be the drinking, or it might not be. It could be like food that you're eating. It could be something that you're doing. So I would just, it looks really good. This is amazing reading, but I would just take some time to like tap into your body and be like, something off. Am I not feeling right? Am I waking up with headaches? All those things are popping into my head, which is weird, but just something I would look at. But I love this reading for you, Pisces. Really, this is going to be a good month for you, no doubt about it. So thank you for being here, Pisces. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back in the middle of the month for an update, so definitely check those out. But make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Pisces, and definitely enjoy your month.